The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks.
Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to another installment in our Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Let's Play live streaming adventure. And happy Independence Day! Happy America Day to the world! We exist, and you're welcome. But I've also changed some of the setup here, so please excuse me if we have a moment to just make sure that everything is working, that the sound is still working. The setup's not like drastically different. I just, normally when we transition from this scene to this scene, it's full screen. And I realize that messes things up for me if I decide to take the footage and edit it later. I need to have the face cam scaled correctly here, same as it is on this screen. So I gotta fix that. I realized, I was like, wait a minute, I think things aren't quite right here. So let me just have a moment here. Just give me a second to make sure that everything looks okay, works okay, sounds okay. Let's do our not patented, not trademarked, not copywritten, looking at the wrong camera sound check to make sure that I can in fact hear myself and you can all hear me. It's okay. Let's do our not. Yep, that's me. That's what I sound like. That's what I look like. Seems like everything is going to be just fine. I did notice when I was setting this up, I was like, I don't think the screen is scaling correctly, which is a weird thing that I'm going to have to try to figure out why, but it's also a problem for later and not right now. We'll address that when the moment comes, okay? I also noticed this when I've been editing something that I live streamed last year and getting it ready for release. There's a lot of changes coming in the future. We'll talk about those later, but during the process of editing that, I realized I was like, this didn't quite get captured at the right resolution. It's oddly just a little bit too tall compared to how it is wide, and I've been trying to like squish and strain, and I was like, I gotta figure out why that is, because I don't know. It should just be 1440p, 3440 by 1440, and it's oddly not. But welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Let's get to what is actually important in the world, which is, since last time, you might remember, we left off right over here, having just gotten access to Chocobos in the region, and maybe we got this tower during the stream. I'm pretty sure we just ran out into the wilderness and called it, but as you can see, I have not been idle since the last stream, though it has been admittedly longer than I had intended. I went ahead and explored everything basic that could be explored, and all that's really left in this region before progressing to the heading towards Mount Corel is we do have over here an excavation intel site for Chadley, as well as the Moogle intel, which I decided to leave for today's stream. You know what? Let's run through here so everyone has the opportunity to have a look around at the world that I explored in your absence, just in case you're not familiar with the game. And also, we'll see if we can't find zip lines, which there are many, and I think those are relevant later. There are side quests that we have not collected and that we have not completed. I don't know if we want to do those today. We can always come back and do them. Fortunately, there's no hard limit. Oh, I did also spend some time with Chadley in the VR simulator, so I could try to get our levels up a little bit more. I don't remember if we actually did level up compared to where we were. We did definitely get XP, and we now have a lot more materia. So if we pop over to Yuffie, who I've been trying to play with a lot more, and you see here we've got luck up and HP up, basically because that's what we had to give her. But now we should have a bunch of new materia. So I didn't buy healing or ice materias or lightning materias. These were all given to me by completing objectives for Chadley in his little simulator. I think we had fortification last time. We do now have elemental, which is great if you want to stick an elemental type onto your blade, which we might end up wanting to do, because eventually add 23% linked material damage, and then also absorb linked elemental damage. That's like really good to have, and we should probably use it. We have a bunch of auto casts now. I did not mean to progress that far, but that's okay. I'm just scrolling through to see if there's anything new that we didn't have before that is super useful and going to fundamentally change the way we play the game. Not really. So the thing with Yuffie is that we don't really need to give her any sort of elemental connection on her blade, because she can just do that herself as part of her regular moveset. Cloud, on the other hand, what happens if you were to put fire and ice onto his sword? I actually don't know. We'll have to get rid of something to make room for it. So what do we want to get rid of? I'll tell you what. Enemy skill materia, that's a new one. You can learn enemy skills using the enemy skill materia, and we're going to continue trying to do that. He also has time item economizer. I don't think you need that one. I think it'd be nice for someone in the party to have it, but it doesn't need to be him. So now we can begin the great shuffle, right? Let's move that down there, and then we'll do fire and ice over here, and then that can go there, and then that can go like there, and then that can go there, and then finally we now have room to add the elemental materia, and we'll see whether or not we can have fire. Okay, it says it works with, yes, fire and ice and lightning and wind. So our sword is now imbued with 2 elements at once, which will be fun and interesting to see how that works out. And then in the meantime, you know what, Yuffie, you can have the item economizer. Does anyone remember what color it was? I think it was one of these here yellow ones. Oh, also, look at that. He's got one as well. Okay, then. I guess multiple party members have that. Good deal. When we get into combat, that'll be relevant. Not right now, though. And then this is a zipline. Now, why we felt the need to come and do this, I couldn't tell you. But there it is, and that's the experience. It was a little bit of a letdown, wasn't it? Okay, bring me my chocobo. Where's my chocobo gone? Oh my goodness me. Chocobo, I saw that. Don't think you're being sneaky. Right. So we actually do need to get up top there, which I believe we can do through this little gap. And we'll make quick work of everything there is to do in this territory. I say that now, but honestly, it's just as likely we're going to be here for a really long time. We're going to get distracted doing Moogle nonsense. I'll tell you what, even though I've complained in the past about how irritating the Moogle challenges can be, I think I would rather do those than I would go search for items over here in this warehouse, which means we should probably go do the warehouse item search first. But then again, we're so close to the Moogles. Do we really want to backtrack? It is just like right here, though. Also, what are these strange flying critters? Disregard them, I suppose. Hello there, you. Hello, youngin. We could have just fast traveled to here, saved a whopping 3 minutes at this point. Welcome. Okay, that was just red 13. You know what? I guess we should have sniffed first rather than try to just immediately dig something up. That was never going to be the thing that works. Let's see what our commuter chip wields. I haven't actually crafted anything in a long time. You can now transmute enhanced fortress bracers. I was going to say there's probably a lot of things that we can transmute now that we couldn't do before. Excuse me? Oh, interesting. I'm assuming that we can't actually get to whatever this one is over here. We probably have to go through and around, so we'll get it once we get inside the building. There's probably also more to sniff out inside of here, like different items. Yeah, see how we have a different orb now to focus on? Oh. Please just be like right here. Do you have any idea how incredibly convenient that would be? No! Okay, it's up top. I remember this being a little bit of a bear to deal with because it's kind of hard to navigate indoor spaces on a chocobo. What's great about this, though, is we're going to knock it out. We're going to get done with it real quick, and then we can go have fun with Moogles. And as much fun as you can have with Moogles. Is that actually just it right there? I think it might actually be. Hold on, just it's so bright it's hard to see. Anything down there? There we go. So you can now transmit a boiler valve. That will be probably story relevant at some point in the future, if I had to guess. What you doing up here, Aerith? How'd you even get up here? And why? Nice, just random antidotes in the boxes. All right, we have to figure out how to get up there now on the Chocobo. We might need to get off the Chocobo and explore the area a little bit to figure it out. Or we just run outside to the stairs that are very clearly positioned right outside. Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, Chocobo, lead the way. Nope, wrong button. I think we come back here for something in the future. Don't hold me on that, but I feel like this does make a return. We should probably go check our quest. You can now transmute a star pendant and a headband. All right, Chadley. Let's discuss this. I know you really want to. And a pair of protective boots, which are pretty cool. See, there's so much more to this region, but so much of it... 13 just yeeted himself off the side. I think a lot of it isn't accessible until later in the story. And in fact, I know that, for example, you can run down to here to the Borderlands, but you can't swim through here to the next part of the Coral region until after you go through a couple of story beats. So we're not going to bother trying to 100% this area like we have previous regions just yet, because we just can't. There's going to be some story and a whole new vehicle for that. Let's get over to, I was going to say the Moogles. But first, let's actually have a look at the transmutation here. Transmutation. We can make a golden needle now. Cures petrification. Okay, actually, I was going to say I don't know what that does, but now it tells you what it does, and that's actually super useful, because petrify is a thing that can happen. A beguiling amulet. A curious amulet said to have been the treasured keepsake of a fairy tale witch. I wonder which one. Very cool. We've got everything we need to make this, but it will be all the planet's benison. So let's not like rush into that immediately, because we might need it for something else over here. Like, what if we wanted to make the... we've already made these, and we can't make either of these. Well, what's new over here? We can do this, and we can do that, and we can do that. We can do most of the things here, it looks like. I don't think we're going to run out of... well, no, actually, yeah. Okay, and then over here, nothing new under the sun. And we don't actually have what we need. Oh, no, we do. We do have everything we need to make the boiler valve. Should we go ahead and do that? Because it's going to be story relevant later. And I'd rather do that now while I have the materials for it than realize later, you know? And then we will go ahead and make the beguiling armlet. And we'll figure out, wow, we are now level 9. That's fantastic. So we can now make even more things. But we probably can't because we're probably fresh out of ingredients, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's fair. That's perfectly fine and acceptable. I'd like to make a mega potion, but we're missing the planet Splendor, which is really an indictment on the whole society when you think about it. What's new over here that we can make? We can make the protective boots. Developed for soldiers fighting in rugged terrain, grants immunity to slow and immunity to stop, which is pretty handy. We can then still make the star pendant, which will give us immunity to poison. And that's all we'll be manufacturing today, and that's okay. Should we give someone those boots? Like, we already have our assess materia earrings, which we're not going to get rid of. But what does your scarf do, Tifa? I've forgotten. Slightly fills the ATB gauge at the start of battle. What have you got, Yuffie? Reclaimant choker? Restore 10% of own HP when defeating an enemy. Kind of helpful. Kind of useful. But imagine if she started the battle with slightly more ATB. And then Tifa had some really cool new boots. So we just got to find those survival boots now. I'm assuming they're like a material... Was I wrong to assume? What were they even actually called? Maybe they weren't called survival boots. We've probably now scrolled past it 14 times. Protective boots. That was them, right? Yeah? Yeah, immunity to slow, immunity to stop. Okay, good deal. This is our party at the moment, which is kind of crazy because I don't think any of them have healing abilities, but they can all just use a potion if it gets down to it. It'll be fine. She's also got the Old Beast bracelet, but there are new options. We do now have the Beguiling Armlet, which will give her an additional materia slot at the expense of 17 magic defense. But does she really need that much magic defense? I don't think so. So what more can we give her? Steal, assess, item economizer. What else can we stick on this young lady? It'd be nice if we had, like, more luck we could give her. Spirit up. I don't even know what spirit does. We're not going to check either. Increases your vitality. Should we look up what some of these things do? Potentially, because I don't actually know. I mean, would it be better for her to have enemy skill as well, one wonders? She already has an assess. We don't need her to have an auto cast. Fortification. Physical defense barriers. Someone ought to be wielding it. And maybe not her, but someone ought to be wielding it. Probably we should be giving her things that... Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's get over to the Moogles. Let's focus on that for the time being. Oh, sorry. What is over here? Are we just finding some, like, bonus random objects? This had better be good. We took the time to pause. So you'd better have something worthwhile down there. It's just some beast spines. It's a Grim find. It'll come in handy later for transmuting, potentially. There's the Moogle house. Hold on. Let's not get carried away here.
Hey, you think that mushroom's edible?
You know what, Yuffie? I don't think anyone has asked that question up until this moment. I don't know. I wouldn't consider it, quite honestly. I think we've got other things to worry about right now, and also we're not starving. We have plenty of food, and we just left a town moments ago. It would be fun if we could bring other characters in here with us, and maybe they'd have different bits of funny dialogue. Like, I'd love to hear what other people's opinion on this nonsense is. Well, that's fun. But is that helpful for getting, like, Moog here? Also, thankfully, there's not a time limit, so... Come here, you. I forgot, what are we supposed to do to, like, disorient them? I think we can, like, run them into their own traps or something. Maybe I'm just crazy in making that up. Okay, now how do I get back out of here? Perfect. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We figured this out last time. We figured out last time how to pick them up, and now I can't remember. Just roll into them or something? Come here, you. I really do need to be given the option to review the controls again. I think I need that information. You know what? You chase them into the little twirly things is what you do. So, for example, we can get one of these two. Oh, jeez. Maybe even both of them to go inside of that thing. There we go. And then you just hold them. Uh-oh. Well, I tried. There we go. Whoa! Oh my gosh, are they helping each other? Are they rescuing each other? Is that what this is? In that case, let's just separate them and we'll chase Moki here into the pit. We're having zero problems here today. All right, you. I see you over here by yourself. No! Yes, press B at the right moment to evade. I'm aware. I think we can only fail so many times before we, like, fail completely. Tragically. Get in there, you. Oh, yeah, see that little thing above my head? I think that might be some sort of indicator of how many times we could potentially fail. I might also be making that up. I don't know. Come on, you. Okay, nice and simple. In my mind, I think I've said this every time we've done this, but I have a memory of this being way more challenging, and I'm wondering if they do get more difficult, and that's what I'm remembering, or if I was just bad at it for some reason the first time we played through this game.
Not many people know this, but the Emporium's founder, Mog, had a hard time learning how to fly.
Oh, I know. I played the original game.
And practiced every day until his wings finally worked. It's such an inspiring story, Kupo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the original Final Fantasy VII, the Mog game is literally just keep feeding him nuts. And he just gets fatter and fatter and fatter, and then eventually he can fly. For some reason. Moogle things, I suppose. So what can we get here? So we can now get the Secrets of the Ninja, which we're going to go ahead and grab immediately. Sharpshooter Companion Volume 2, good to have. And then from there, it just looks like the basics. HP up materia. Earrings, which incorporate an orb of HP up materia into the design, allowing the wearer to avail themselves of its magic, allows the use of the highest level of HP up materia, increasing maximum HP by 30%. We also have this, allows the highest use of precision defense materia, rendering enemies' binding attacks ineffective against perfectly timed blocks. We should own both of these and incorporate them. Allows the highest use of fire materia, granting access to spells Fire, Fyra, and Fyraga. Like, we should just have all of these, but I kind of don't want to waste my Moogle medals on them, just in case more better things are added and we need the resources later. The precision defense one seems very broken, though. Like, it seems like we should just go ahead and get that, and we're foolish to not. So those are the two things that I left incomplete on the map. I don't know why. I think in the future I will not restrain myself from going to collect the transmutation things from the ground. But for now, let's have a look at the map and determine what we want to do. We can progress towards Mount Corel, or we can double back and we can see what quests await us at the community board. And can we fast travel to, like, anything over here? No. Literally right outside of town, though, yes. Oh, shoot. You know what else I did that I just remembered? I've ridden around enough on the wheelies to get the final rewards, whatever that was. I actually don't remember. Hello there, you.
All you need to do is pick a wheelie to rent, ride it to your heart's content, then claim your prize when you're done.
I am done. I think I've done it all. Let's go ahead and report wheelie distances. So we're going to be getting...
Let's see what the odometer says, shall we? Wow, congratulations! It is my honor to present you with this Wheelie Master license.
Let's go!
You, my friend, have become a living legend today. The lone rolling star of Costa del Sol.
That's us!
This prize is reserved for those who have proven themselves a demon.
So we get 7 high potions, a headband, and a pedometer pin.
Congratulations.
How do those things work?
Safely and smoothly.
Thank you so much. We need to figure out what both of those things do. I'm intrigued by the pedometer, because there was a pedometer in the first game, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I want to know what it does in this game. So we do already have the Assess Materia earrings, but also Yuffie has Assess, and it's not the maxed out version, but it will be soon enough. So maybe we leave that where it's at. A pin for those who have transcended the bounds of the humble wheelie and are ready to explore the world with their own 2 feet. Grants 1 gil for every 100 steps taken. That is maybe useless, but then again, how... Maybe it adds up over time. She's got the protective boots we just made. But what about headband? Grants immunity to sleep. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. You know what? It'd be really bad if Aerith was to go out there sleeping. And increase magic by... No, that's borderline useless. She's wearing the headband. All right, there we go. We are now done inside of town, outside of checking the quest logs. Let's see what awaits us. I know there's some Johnny content here. I don't know if it's available yet, but what have we got? The Saga of the Seaside Inn and Rendezvous in Costa del Sol. Hey, lovebirds, we need your help in creating our next line of classic swimwear. All you have to do is go on a very special date we've planned that's sure to bring you and your partner closer together than ever. So come and see us on the beach if you're in the mood for romance. We're going to accept both of these. Johnny Seaside Inn is currently undergoing a complete renovation to better cater to you, our beloved customers, and we could use a little help. Help that isn't me. And by me, I mean we. And by we, I mean it'll be easier to explain when you meet the gang. And by you, I mean my one true bro, Cloud. Don't leave me hanging. So what happens if someone else decides to take up this job on the board? Or Cloud doesn't bother to come over here and check? I think that we're going to go ahead and pursue first the Rendezvous in Costa del Sol. So speak with the 3 fashionistas to hear the details. Which is going to take us in a vaguely thiswardly direction. We should have gotten a wheelie. Having a wheelie would have been really handy right now. It would have definitely saved us some time running over here.
Tour Costa del Sol in style with our wheelies.
They're not out on the beach, are they? Oh shoot, they might actually... Yeah, I think they even specifically said they would be on the beach. Okay, that's all right. I wish there was a quick change option, but I don't think we've got one of those. I'll tell you what, one thing we will do is we'll go ahead and put Cloud into his canon beachwear. Because we have decided that Cloud's canon beachwear, even though we kind of had fun last time with him, we were like, hey, yeah, he'll wear this. He won't. Ocean Chocobo is Cloud's canon outfit. I really don't need this whole animation, by the way. This is going to add a lot of time to changing everyone's clothing, and it's not necessary. Yeah, confirm. Just go back. And then Tifa, you need to be in some swimwear as well. I'll tell you what, we already did the other one. We'll do Majestic Glamour this time around. Yep, looks great. Popping off. And then Yuffie is going to be... Oh, dude, I did not know we could put her in the Moogle hat and cape. Can she keep that on when we're outside of town? Probably not. Summer Orange. Let's see how long it takes. Like, what is the absolute shortest amount of time we can wait before it'll accept me hitting the back button to get out of here? The whole animation has to play out. This is a lesson for you in the future, Square. We can just do this in a menu. Just let me change immediately. That was way too long to get on a beach. Actually, I don't even know. The guy who was enforcing beach rules is not here anymore. So he might not even have required us to do this. This might have been unnecessary. I don't know. Let's find out.
You're the one who got into it with that Shinra scientist.
Oh wow, it is you!
I'm Fran.
And I'm Naomi.
Name's Yorda.
I wish they all had, like, Ann
How are
names.
you for a job?
Fran, Jan,
That depends.
It's simple. Girl and boy go on a date.
Yan.
Easy peasy, right?
A date?
What does it have to
The
be,
three
Aerith?
of us are designers for Costa del Sol's premier fashion boutique.
Nothing
For
against
our
Aerith, but why does it have to be Aerith?
We're thinking something sexy. Perfect for the beach, the bar, or in the boudoir.
But creatively speaking, it's been a struggle. We've been racking our brains forever. And the showcase is basically now.
It's do or die, and we don't want to kill our careers. So, that's where you come in. We want to see a real couple on a date, for inspiration.
Well, sound like a good gig?
Ooh. Why did you pick us two?
Because we can tell you like your women assertive.
And since we're all about strong, confident ladies, we thought, ka-ching.
One look at you and we knew. That woman's not afraid to take what she wants.
Maybe? I mean, I'd like to think so.
Maybe they're not the best judges of character. Well, let's ask about Hojo. It's an option.
Hojo, as in that Shinra guy?
The pervert in the lab coat,
We were
yeah.
just doing the mayor a favor. That's all.
And if we're being honest, we figured it couldn't hurt to butter up a company bigwig.
Yorda is the sleeper hit here, isn't she? For all being honest. Yeah, we'll take the job.
We knew you would. And so,
We've already planned the perfect date for lovebirds like you. Get rowdy and run wild.
Be ready to swashbuckle at Pirates Rampage. This is going to be your best date yet. We'll make sure of it.
So I've already done a date at Pirates Rampage? With Barrett? Do I really have to do it again?
you're going to absolutely love what we've cooked up for you. First, find Naomi and Fran. They'll kickstart your date. They'll be waiting for you at Run Wild and Pirates Rampage. Have fun!
I have a question about her top. Is it designed to look like two tops? Or is she wearing two tops? Like, surely I'm not the only one who's noticed this. It looks a little strange. All right, let's go. We'll head over to Pirates Rampage.
Stranger jobs you've accepted.
You're telling me, Aerith. You're telling me.
Hey, I can help. I'll make this date our best yet.
Where would you like
We
to go?
could just
huh?
keep it simple.
Anywhere. And what's a simple date in your world?
Like a walk?
McDonald's?
Across rooftops, perhaps?
Sure.
Was that a date?
Memories.
Canonically, for them, I think that happened maybe 2 weeks ago.
Look who it is.
Everyone's
So,
following us.
Are you ready to aim and fire?
This is going to be a very
Do
uncomfortable
well, and you
date. Let's
might
pretend
just
they're
land
not there.
bullseye on her heart.
Avenge the fallen swashbucklers by sniping their ghostly adversaries in this new test of skill. The more accurate your shots, the higher your score, so watch where you shoot. So this is going to be different than last time with new prizes, including a Mist High Potion, 2 of them, and an Abyssal Bangle. Yeah, I'm in. Let's go. Should be... I'm not going to say that. Never mind. I was going to say should be easy, but...
You got this.
Well, immediately I missed a shot, so accuracy is not going to be great. Whoa! No, hold on. Oh, never mind. I was going to wait for it to flip around again, but I guess I don't know that it will. That one did. So how much how much points do I lose?
Great job.
Terrible way of phrasing that question. By missing. That did not look... Ooh! Accuracy over 80%. I think that's important. 80%. I mean, I'm sure 100% accuracy is better. Hold on. Was that a person standing there that I've never noticed before?
Nice one.
I should stop taking shots that I know I'm not going to make. Also, she's now yelling at me because of how bad my accuracy is, which is fair.
Sweet.
Ah, it's getting worse. What is my score? My score's not nearly high enough. We can also change aiming speed, I only just remembered.
Nice one.
If you memorize which of these turn and when, you could probably get a much higher score here. Oh, wow, he was booking it. We're not even going to bother. Yeah, no, it wasn't worth it. Ah! So, yeah, there's a guy standing over there, first off.
Sweet. Great job. Wow. Nice one. Sweet. You did it.
I'm trying my best, Sereth. I'm trying my best. So, we did end up with 81.3% accuracy, so that's not too bad.
Nice one.
Do we want to try again? How far off were we? 17, 113, and 1800 was all we needed. Are you kidding me? If I just hadn't, like, lost the plot and gotten panicky. Yeah, no, we're going to do this until we win. I don't care if we're here for the next 6 hours of our lives. We're all in this together.
Go, go.
Well, immediately off to a great start.
Wow.
Maybe, you know what? If you can't make the shot, probably better to not even try.
Great job.
Isn't it, now that I think about it? Because it's going to lower your accuracy.
Wow.
Only take the shots you know you're going to make. Now hold on, that's not an accuracy problem. There's just something in the way.
Nice one. You did it.
I know where we're going to make up a lot of our points is on that screen where things start turning gold.
Great job.
That might be this next round here. We're still at 89%, by the way. We can still improve. Okay. We're going to wait till they start turning gold.
Great job. Nice one. Sweet. Wow.
Yes! Okay, final round. This is where all the points got to be made up. The additional accuracy, if we can hold 92%, is also going to be very helpful.
You did it. Nice one. Great job. Nice one. Sweet.
Oh, we're there. We've crushed it. Oh. Yes, let's go. Okay, much better the second time.
Wow, and look at that score. Those are some pro numbers. But what?
I don't even know what an abyssal bangle does.
Got me right through the heart, the cat.
You know, the secret is to aim for the head, not the heart.
She never once took her eyes off her man. And the way she stared at him, the score didn't matter. Thanks, cuties. That was just what I needed. I'll head back, now that the creative juices are flowing again. You two, however, still have a date to finish. Go find Naomi at Run Wild.
That guy's just staring at me like I owe him money or something. Come on, let's go. Let's get away from this guy.
I wonder what the girls have next on the agenda for us.
More cheap date ideas?
Oh, lighten up. We're trying to enjoy ourselves.
Trying to get paid.
You're no fun at all today. Well, for the record, I am treating this as a date.
I wish you wouldn't,
Why?
because I'm no romantic.
Believe me, I know.
Right.
with this magical treat.
I needed to slow down. I wanted to make sure we got every ounce of that conversation.
He's definitely.
We were also told not to fall in love with you by, like, Omni Aerith or what have you inside the garden that one time. So,
Someone took their sweet time,
Aye.
I see. Better hurry or the game will start without you.
What game?
Run
Game of
Wild,
life.
Of course. Tell me you've heard of it. It's only the hottest sport in town. Not hard to guess why, seeing all those cutie wooties. I mean, it's the perfect spot for a date. Are you ready to go?
it's survival of the fastest in this new twist on Run Wild. Shoot the numbered balls into their corresponding goals in the shortest amount of time to win. Okay, mouse and keyboard controls. Yep. I suppose we're ready. We can get
All right.
another type of angle if we do this correctly.
This is for animals, right? Not people?
People are technically animals too, right?
Well, no,
So it's
what
cool.
that defines an animal is that they're not human.
Not cool.
What? I really can't compete?
I would love that.
But your pet can.
Though I take umbrage with that nomenclature, I'm happy to offer my assistance.
Rhett's got this.
Do you think Red just owns the
Well,
thesaurus that he
I guess
reads
we'll just
through
have to be the
late in the
chief spy.
afternoon? I take umbrage with that nomenclature.
Give
Sounds
me
like
an
something
R,
I would
give
say
me
and then
a D,
immediately
give me a
second guess if I got
D.
correct. Now, is this a competition? Or is this just me? Let's go. Come on, buddy. Okay, now we're looking for number 2. Or are we not? I'm actually confused about how this game works. What is my end goal? Does the game want me to do that? Shoot the balls into the corresponding goals. Is that correct? Oh, I think I did it wrong the first time. That's what went wrong. So there's 2. Yeah, I can see where my error occurred. We're definitely gonna have to be redoing this one, I think. Oh, jeez, come here, you. Don't be doing this to me. I think we're losing out on prizes here. I don't even see yellow. Jeez. Are you kidding me? The target time is 3 minutes 30 seconds, so... Oh, no! Okay. Think we're gonna get it in the target time, but was there a shorter, like, bonus amount of time I could have done this in? That I'm now, like, completely cooking on? Well, how do I get it through there? Oh, jeez. Okay. Now, hold on. How does one deal with this situation? Does it have to go, like, up and over? There. No! Oh! I think that was the move. But it was the wrong angle, the wrong speed, the wrong timing. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay, it's within the target time. If there was a bonus shorter target time, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and we were so close. Well, now that I know what I'm doing, let me have another go. Let me have another crack. I think I can do it.
You are like a red bolt shooting across that field.
I am quick on my feet.
The three of us should go around sometime. Wouldn't that be fun?
If you enjoy losing.
Their dog is the glue that binds their relationship.
I think they're all coming to like the wrong conclusion.
Is all out there only serve to strengthen their bond.
That's it. I'm such a genius. I've got to get this idea down on paper. I need to get back to the shop, like, yesterday.
Okay, but I would like to replay the game.
Final part of your date. So what are you waiting for? Get those tushies on a chocobo.
Hold on, we will do that in just a moment. Yeah, I would like to run wild. Hold on, no, wait. No. Free for all challenge? Is that what? No. That's not what I want to do. No. Can I actually not do that again? Is it not possible to do that again? I'm disappointed. I wanted to get first place. Tifa's just sitting here watching all of this, and that makes me sad.
What kind of swimsuit would you want to see?
Me?
Yes, you. I'm curious.
Well, I prefer functional over full. So, durable, maybe made with non-absorbent materials that allow for full range of motion. In case you need to fight underwater.
Okie dokie then.
She should not have been surprised. So here's our sleeper hit over here, Yorda. How you doing?
There you are. Okay, I've got a great activity for you. So the idea is to ride Kaima here and enjoy a romantic stroll along the beach.
Aww.
But that on its own sounds like a huge yawn fest. So try hunting for shells while you're at it. How about you bring me the largest one you can find? Sound good? I'll be chillin' back here. So you two run along and have yourselves one shell of a time.
All right, we'll do that then.
I don't know about you, but this is definitely a first for me.
You've ridden them before.
I'm not talking about the chocobos.
Oh. You meant the shells, right?
Right.
No, wait, no, this is unnecessary. We don't have to do this.
You're in good hands
Well,
now.
what? Easiest job I've ever had.
The Merc's nervous.
Ice, okay.
You need to chill. You're mine.
I have fought these things before. Also, wait a minute, Cloud. What's it like having... does he have ice on his sword as well, I believe? As fire? Yeah, it looks like that's working. It's definitely hitting the weaknesses, which is great. I was curious how... like, what would happen if you had the ice and the fire, and let's say an enemy is weak to ice, but they absorb fire. Would you just be cooked in that situation and full of regrets? Probably. I would assume. Also, do we have any, like, yes, no flurry, do that. That'll be fun. Okay, that was kind of weird and broken for a second. Good job, team. Let's, Aerith wasn't even a part of that encounter. She's not a part of the party. So this is kind of weird, actually. Come on, let's not get involved. We're not needed to get involved here. Oh, this is actually maybe not the best shortcut to take, looking at it. Come on, there's monsters. Let's just take the road. I was going to say we're less likely to get attacked on the road, but that's where we were literally just attacked. Hi, Halronda. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Happy Independence Day to you. Hope that you are well. All right, this is where they want us.
Find some good shells around here.
Yeah, I mean, if we deal with the gigantic crabs first, I suppose that's what he means by cleaning up the trash. Have we engaged these things before? I guess you have to start combat before you can actually determine that. And apparently we have not. That's okay. Keep rolling. We don't have Assess anymore, do we? We do have Sonic Boom, though, which is like a wind magic thing. I don't know. They're from the ocean. Probably hit them with fire. Where is Yuffie? Tell me where is Yuffie, for I much desire to scan these things. What have you got? You're not weak to anything. It's a waste of time even trying. Stay away from the bullfrog bubbles. You get a guess at what they do, and you'll probably be correct. Come here, you. What all can she even do? I can't even remember. She can blindside them. She can Brumal form them. She can do an Art of War, which might be the maneuver to pull off here. Just stay away from them and don't get hit with the bubbles. I don't have the patience for froggy nonsense today. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. You're good. There you go. Atta girl. We don't even need to be close to them. We were arguably too close to them. See, now when they do that, it makes you think that there's something ice-related. They slip into a defensive stance after taking a certain amount of damage, rendering frontal attacks ineffective. Fire damage will break their stance. If left uninterrupted, they will strengthen themselves further with ice energy. So we need to, like, interrupt them. But then again, we'll fire, like, whoa, okay, easy. Whoa, ho, 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 ho! Listen, I know I'm trying to kill you and everything, but that doesn't mean you gotta be aggressive towards me. Should we just try this again? There you go. Obviously, we have other party members that we could be playing as right now. Obviously, Cloud could be coming in here with like a nice focus thrust. Maybe get it staggered. Obviously, Tifa could follow that up by doing one of these. And then one of these. Oh, I'm not even playing as Tifa. Hold on. There we go. Increase that damage multiplier. And obviously, that means we defeat him a lot faster. But I'm still real nervous about those bubbles. I think we need to stand back and avoid the bubbles. Also, we have like a lot of other... Oh, I'm so sorry about... Actually... I was going to say, if I got the timing right on that, I think we can evade an attack with Brumal form and launch an attack even when immobilized. No, so we would want to do Brumal form in that situation, which we cooked it, so we didn't actually pull it off properly. We're going to try again here in a second. No, I don't want to... I'm not even going to risk trying to slip into Brumal form to avoid bubbles. She'll probably just pop right back into it if we're honest with each other here. Can we steal anything off these crabs?
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Actually, yeah, a handful of numinous ashes, which is odd. Did we successfully dodge that just then, I think? Okay, has anyone else been doing anything worthwhile? I was gonna say we could probably do like a fun team-up thing. Let's see what we've got as an option. Synergy abilities. We can do a cyclonic kick. Let's do it. I mean, it's gonna be dead probably before it finishes. But we've never done one before, so that was new and interesting. Now, what are we doing trying to find shells?
All right, seashells. Ready or not, here we come.
Oh, no!
First, then search.
Sounds good. Back on the birds we go.
I know how to search for seashells. I'm sorry to hear that you aren't feeling well. Is it like you just got like a cold? You got like a flu? You got like a stomach bug? I hope you get to feeling better. I am doing well. I feel bad for you though. Maybe not the greatest Independence Day, all things considering. Oh, I forgot. Cloud is supposed to be earning gil with every 100 steps. Does it tell us when that happens? It's obviously not going to work right now because we're on a chocobo. I don't think it counts the chocobo steps. Well, that's unfortunate. Now we got another one of these things. I would prefer if we didn't. We're going to keep playing as her, though. We've got to master it. Not anything serious? That's good. Oh, you know what I just remembered is that no one has healing powers in this party. Literally no one. Aerith, we're technically... Oh, that's what we've been trying to avoid. Alright, well, I cooked it. We do have what it takes to, like, restore her, but we're not going to. Does she ever get an ability like what Cloud has here with Focus Thrust that is just like a generic catch-all increased stagger gauge ability? Because it's kind of like the best thing he's got. I use it a ton. Very effective. Super useful. Is she... It sounds like she is no longer a frog, which is good. Welcome back to the party there. At least it didn't last too long. We're not wasting Maiden's Kisses on this. So was that, like... we haven't gotten any shells yet, unfortunately. How long does this quest take? How many things do I have... that aren't shells do I have to dig up? See, now wait a minute. Hold on. Everyone else saw that, right? Did it look like there was something under the ground here? Okay, no, that must have been shells.
Nice.
There we go. A magic conch shell. No. We're not going to stop searching. What, just because I got close to the edge? Who was that over there? I like how everyone... Oh, there we go. I guess that's just what it looks like to have shells bubbling up out of the ground. I was going to say, I do appreciate that everyone else joined us on this date. Yeah, no, here we go. I don't think there's any way to tell whether or not you're about to dig up a crab, regrettably.
Get ready.
Got you now. Get lost. Gotcha. Bring it.
Try this.
I get so bored waiting for things to attack me so that I can, like, counter. Which is why I'm bad at the game, is a lack of patience. I just want to spam the attack button until the thing is dead. And that's what gets me in trouble. Whoa, actually, hold on.
Here I go. Gotcha.
Is that it?
Oh, ready to mess him up good?
Fortunately, we're fighting, like, crabs on the beach. So a lack of patience is not, like, a detrimental problem. Alright, so is there still something in that general vicinity, though? How does this work for research if they're not here to watch us dig up the shells and analyze how it's caused our love to come together? This is not what you're looking for. No, I see that. It's a bit of a cheap gill. Do I actually have to sniff them out if I can just see them on the ground?
It's so teeny tiny.
You know, a lot of troopers take half a shell with them when they head out on missions.
Oh?
I know where this is going. It's meant to be a keepsake for their partner, right? A symbol of their undying love.
And an omen of death for the trooper if anyone else sees either one, some people say.
Oh.
That's grim.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen a shell this big before. Whew. I think that should just about do it. Okay, ready to go?
Oh, but there was something else here. You don't want to dig it up?
Really? Leaving the decision to me? What about you, Cloud? Are you sure? This is the part where you're supposed to blurt out, I don't want to go back. I want to stay here with you. This date's DOA otherwise.
Okay, now you're just being mean.
I'm not trying to be mean. Sorry.
She's just trying to help you out, Cloud. You're a bit of a clueless boy. We cannot give in to romance. Alright, Omni Aerith from the dimensional plane told Cloud not to fall in love with her. And we're following the rules. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna avoid love at all costs. We're just friends. We're friends on a nice platonic friend date.
Gonna find any neat shells out there? How was the beach? Romantic?
Oh. So we've got 3 different options. Obviously, we're gonna go with the 3-star Giganotopod shell.
Whoa.
Yeah, Yorda's impressed. That was the goal.
Dang. That thing belongs in a museum or something. I can't help but wonder what is making her smile from ear to ear like that. Is it the shells? Or... Aha! I've got it! Inspiration has finally struck. I know what to make. But before I go, swing by the fashion showcase. We want you front row center. See you there!
Next time we need a chocobo, I say we ride double.
And slow down the bird?
Which would make it that much easier to take in all the scenery.
I'm still steering.
She's trying so hard.
Fine. If you've got to be the man up front.
She's trying so hard, and Cloud is just too dense. Too dense and too dumb. Bless him.
Tour Costa del Sol in style with our wheelies.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was here going to hassle us about not wearing swimwear anymore. I might be wrong, but Aerith seems to be coming down here just fine in her normal clothes. No one's bothering her about it. Would these outfits have changed depending on, like, the shells we gave her or the score we got on the pirate ride?
Might be a game, but you'll never lose in this winning.
Because we did not get the high score on that one, and it would not let me repeat it.
Look, it'll be hook, line, and sinker.
I'm gonna look up real quick whether or not there's alternative outfits.
friends. Who among you doesn't ache for that perfect swimsuit physique?
Let's go.
You want a hot bod? Then you better train with the best of the best.
So come join our gym and muscle maximize.
As far as I can tell, based on a simple Google search, no. But maybe I'm wrong. I found a few different images from this scene. It looks like they're wearing the same thing no matter what.
What did you think of the
So
show?
I think we're good.
You were the inspo after all.
I absolutely loved it. But the two of us didn't do anything inspo-worthy. We just had fun.
That's what we wanted. Happy couples get us inspired and fired up.
Exactly. This place is more than just a vacay spot. It's a paradise where people come to create lifelong memories. And making
Beautiful.
sure they do is what we do best.
So next time you swing by, promise to frolic in the waters.
Bask in the sun.
Enjoy our town to its fullest and leave with a smile.
I want a repeat of this in the next game, but for obvious reasons, it's a date with Tifa, and it's just kind of sad.
Hey, you trade the city for the beach too?
What are you doing here?
Relaxing, really. We're on our yearly beach retreat. And commissioning this year's new singlets from these talented young women. Oh, right. That reminds me. Stop by the training facility when you have a moment. We're in need of your particular skills.
Okay.
Updated versions of Pirates Rampage and Run Wild are now available to play at any time, win new prizes, and aim for even higher scores in these revamped games. So we can go back and redo that one and get first place. That's good. Unfortunately, we have deepened our relationship with Aerith, which we were trying to avoid, but we decided to do the quest, so there's no getting away from it. Howdy, Gilliam. Welcome to the live stream. Happy American Independence Day to you. All right, and also these fellows want to see me at their gym booth or something. The training facility, which is located somewhere. Probably if we go back over here, it'll give us clear instructions. But what about our boy Johnny? We need to go ask Johnny. We need to go talk to him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. This is a very long quest here with Johnny. There are many steps involved. We'll get back around to that in just a second. Maybe we will head back over to the entrance, though. Would it be faster, actually, to fast travel back to, like, the entrance of town and then walk back to the sign than it would be to walk back to the sign from where we are? Potentially. It feels like it. Maybe I'm wrong. You gotta train shirtless? No, it's non-canon. You know, Cloud just would never take his shirt off in public for any reason. It's just, I don't make the rules, right? So bodybuilders in a bind. It's time to muscle maximize, or at least it was, until a bunch of fiends showed up and started scaring our members. Even the most passionate builder would struggle to get into rhythm with those things hanging around. So we need an able-bodied merc to come save the day. And our gains. I remember this now. The reason we don't see it on the map here is because it's not here. It's like out over this direction. Yes, right here at the top of this mountain, which we are not currently tracking the quest, but now we are. And we're going to go help those boys out immediately via Chocobo, because gains are important. You know, we can't let our boys go on vacation from Midgar. It's interesting that everyone decided to leave Midgar at the same time at the end of the last game. Actually, it's not that surprising, considering what went down at the end of the last game. I think if I lived in Midgar, I too would have been like, you know what, I think it's vacation time. I think I want to get as far away from here as possible. And then I love that all these bros just decided to go out on like a gym workout vacation together. Oh, I can't obtain any more Sprigs of Sage. Is there something I can do with Sprigs of Sage that's super useful? I can use it along with Planet's Blessing to make Planet's Favor, which I think we're going to go ahead and do. Change the quantity. We can make up to 19 of them. That's going to use a lot of our... Well, actually, we do need to use all of our Sage. I don't want to burn through all of our Planet's Blessings, though. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's go ahead and make 19 of them. There we go. Now we can collect more Sage, and it won't go into the ether. And we could probably now create other things as well that we weren't able to create moments ago, because we've got so much more. No, not really. Nope, it's complete fabrication of the mind. Never mind. Disregard I said anything. Disregard I said anything at all. Was clearly wrong and a fool. Welcome to the training gym, everyone. Great gains. Oh yeah, this is the place to be. Do you reckon they've got like protein pizzas and things? I just want a pizza, really. Hi there.
Ah, there you are. Glad you could make it. Cloud, Tifa. Once a year, we take a retreat to enjoy the sun and sea breeze. Nothing like getting some gains in the great outdoors. What do you say? Care to sweat with us?
I think I would. I haven't done a proper workout in forever.
Well, we'll happily help you both become your best selves. Train with us as long as you like.
You mean it? Well, I might just take you up on that.
Here's a question for you, Cloud. What would you say is the key to a good workout?
Ooh, loaded question. Post-workout meal, an unwavering resolve for gains, or training equipment? I think we know the correct answer. It's the unwavering resolve for gains.
Fair enough. The heart is the strongest muscle. But I'm not too concerned about that. As you know, our passion for getting pumped up is second to none. Now let's get down to business, shall we?
To defeat the Huns.
The reason I wanted you to stop by? Monsters have been spotted skulking around the facility, and I want them gone.
Sure. Should be easy enough.
Splendid.
I gotta go look at all of these posters they've got put up. I have a feeling some of these might be gems.
Muscleheads a big favor.
Now, when I said gems, I knew not what I was saying there. That was not intentional. Sign up, get buff. What does it say at their professional training? Go beyond your limits. Well, they're not limits anymore, are they? What is this one? Be the best you can be. These are actually just genuinely good like workout posters. I was expecting them to be a little bit more comical, but no, they're all just actual like things you would see in a gym. All right, where are the beasts?
Someone's excited.
Well, yeah. Wanted an excuse to work up a sweat, and now I've got one.
Wonder what little Tifa would say.
I think she'd be pretty proud.
Okay, but where are the fiends? I guess we're in the correct general area. They must be beneath us. There was this creepy cave that we saw on our way here that we should probably go down and have a look at. I also do see the chocobo that I keep running past, and I do understand I could just get on the chocobo's back. Climb up on the chocobo's back! And ride it down there, so we're going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, there was like a creepy underground, like whatever this is. There's no monsters down here, though. Let's have a quick look at the area. I guess just anything that is being a nuisance in this general area, which is quite a large area also. So, oh. Hello. Wait a second. Wait a sec. Like, this is entirely unrelated? But where is this taking me?
Corel's divine sanctuaries contain knowledge of the summoned entity, Alexander. Long ago, a great but wicked nation prospered in Corel. Legend tells that it was wiped out overnight by a giant mechanical construct. A construct called Alexander.
I beg your pardon? I need more of this lore. So it's Y, Y, B, Y, Y, B. Y, Y, B, Y, Y, B. I'm ready. No, I've got this one already. I've got it locked in. Perfection. Spot on. The absolute accuracy. I don't know how I missed this before. It was on the map, but I didn't think we could get to it because I thought it was like up on the mountain. I didn't realize it was underneath. And I'll show you more what I mean here in a second when Chadley is done yapping, as I know he is about to do. Here he comes.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
As I said before, I think people would have fewer issues with Chadley in this game if instead of stopping you, he just piped in your ear. Oh, I literally went to, I don't know if you noticed, in order to get the hat to work, we had to go with earbuds, but genuinely just tried to tap, knowing how far that would be from my ear. If he just chimed in your ear instead of like completely halting gameplay and forcing you to look at him, if you could just immediately turn around and start running again, that would be great. Yeah, I kind of assumed we'd have to get to it from the backside over here. Clearly I was wrong and a fool. Let's head back out then. I need more of this Alexander lore, though. I guess I'm going to get the summons at some point, and I'll get to see what this mechanical monster looks like. Also, I see these fiends. I finally found some fiends. And there's some right there as well. And that one right there specifically is related to the mission, so we'll start with it. Let's go. Smack this thing around. We have not fought... Well, we fought that one before. We know that one's weak to ice, and that one's weak to ice. All right, get back to our girl. We're going to go ahead and switch to Ice Ninjutsu to start, because we know it's effective against some of these things. Oh, gosh. You know what? Health is quite low on everyone, so we probably should have, like, healed up before we began this encounter, but too late now, too late now. So hold on. Which one of these have we not scanned? It's this other one. Whatever this thing is. Yeah, give that a scan. Also ice. Okay, then we're good. Also, we need to switch over to Tifa. Oh, jeez. Tifa needs to be using chakra. I have yet to actually verify. We're, what, 6 years into the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Does using them actually increase the AP gained for your materia? Or is it just going through a combat encounter with them equipped? I have no idea. I still don't know. Hold on, chakra is not doing enough for me here. We need to be using more chakra. You roll. Roll and don't die. Roll and do not die. You can do this. I believe in you. There you go, 90%. Go ahead and give it a big kick. I'm going to look it up after this. I'm finally going to look it up after this. And then that way we'll have conclusive, verifiable information. In the meantime... Oh, we do have Protect. I forgot about that. Temporarily increase physical defense. Well, these things are lobbing like magical orbs of water at us. So I don't know how useful... Thank you, by the way, for the YYB, Gilliam. I appreciate that. We do have some Mist High Potions. That'll cure up everyone a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Good deal. Excellent. And then what do we have? Art of War. Buffet. An enemy with blows. All subsequent attacks deal increased damage. Yeah, go ahead. I guess that's a pretty useful thing to have. Nice. All right, I'm looking it up right now.
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Just some mental meal prep. The ideal post-workout dish.
So, you were the one behind Seventh Heaven's menu?
Half was a holdover from the old owner. The better half was mine.
Should have ate there more.
Yeah. You snooze, you lose.
We finally have, folks. We finally have. After 6 years of wondering, we finally... There's a stain on this shirt. That's probably from breakfast. Might be time to replace it. I've got another stack over there. We finally have our definitive answer after 6 years. No, using a Materia's ability in battle does not make it gain AP faster. It does not matter if you cast a spell 100 times or never use it all. The AP reward is completely static. Materia gains a flat amount of AP solely based on the enemy defeated in the end of the battle. So you got passive leveling. Hold on, backline equity. Characters not actively in your combat trio. Oh, still gain full AP for their equipped materia during standard field battles, though some combat simulator arena challenges restrict this to the active participants only. So you got the AP boost materia, which we do currently have. Chocobo armband. Equipping this armband piece triples. Sorry, what? The all AP earned by the materia slotted inside. Stacking an AP up materia inside the Chocobo armband results in a 6x multiplier. Where do you get the Chocobo armband? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. FF5, 6, 7, Rebirth, Chocobo armband. How do I get this thing? Highly coveted piece of armor, primarily used for grinding. Yeah, okay. Esoteric Secrets of the Elders? It's in the Nibelheim region during Chapter 11, so we're not getting that anytime soon, unfortunately. But now we know. Now we know that it exists, so that's gonna fundamentally change everything. We got a beeline to Chapter 11. Also, how far is Tifa away from actually leveling up the materia that she's currently got slotted next to our AP up? Oh gosh, she's so close. Okay, well now we know at least that using chakra doesn't matter. She just has to have it equipped. Now we know that definitively. It only took 6 years to arrive at that conclusion, to get that information. Good deal. Still have not healed everyone. Could have done it just then while we had, like, Aerith in the party, but, oh well. I am so confused about which character I am at the moment. There we go. Nice! Get that ice out there!
Ready for a smackdown?
I was gonna say, I see bubbles. Avoid the bubbles. Stay away from the bubbles. Don't turn into a frog. Don't fall asleep. Someone in the party right now, I think it's Tifa. It might be Aerith. Aerith's not in the party. Has immunity to falling asleep, so that's good for her, but she's not actively engaged in combat, so...
And the fury of his surging seas. Got you now.
Can we dodge out of the way using Brumal form? I think it's got to be like right about to hit in order for this to work. So obviously we can wait for this thing to swing around and get really close to hitting in slow motion. Here it comes. We don't want to let it get too close because I don't know where our box is. Go. Beautiful. Absolute beautiful. Absolute perfection. We crushed that maneuver. Also, we do currently have a limit break. Wait a minute. What did it just launch things into the sky, or was that a complete fabrication of my imagination? Am I seeing things out here, maybe? I think I might be. Cloud, hit it. Can you do that without flying over the edge? He can. What a king. Tifa, what are you doing over there, huh? You want to, like, yeet? Is this thing weak to ice? Do you have ice, Tifa? You don't. You want to poison it, maybe? Just so you're doing something? While it's floating over the edge? It did not. It is currently poisoned, so it was effective. There we go. And then Cloud. Cloud, my buddy. Nice.
Cloud, would you say you're a picky eater?
Soldiers can't be choosers. We ate what we were fed.
Well, I used to be super picky, actually.
Really?
Used to be. Not anymore, though. Can't be choosers in the slums, either.
What about crab?
If you're given rat, you gotta eat the rat. That's just life in the slums,
Yeah,
you know?
Me neither.
Hey, you know what? While we're thinking about it and we have our brains and they're working and everything, let's go ahead and have Aerith. Can we not have Aerith cure us when she's not? I was gonna say you should be able to even when she's not actively in the party. Maybe I'm crazy. No. Yeah. Right now we've got. Hold on. Let's get back to our proper party, which is Tifa and Yuffie. We could also just do Tifa and Aerith. No, Tifa and Yuffie. And then we scroll through until we get to Aerith. And then she can cast Kira. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now we're much better prepared for this encounter with... Stay away from the jellyfish's little tentacles, I think is probably the move here. Even though Tifa has immediately run towards it. Now, we already know what most of these things are weak against, but we got to check the little... Is the jellyfish already dead? Is the jellyfish not even in this encounter? Hold on. Wait, is this jellyfish not actually... Is it already dead? It's already dead! We have now successfully assessed everything. Okay, I was going to assess it, but we didn't have the opportunity. That's fine. I'm not angry. Promise you I'm not mad about this at all. Braver. Cloud, is there anything that you and Yuffie can do together if we were to, like, go ahead and use a synergy ability? No. It's got to be Yuffie, and it's got to be Tifa. So let's swap over to Tifa, and let's have her do some stuff. I mean, she's not doing too good. I would like for her to be doing better. Come on. There we go. Go ahead and do that. And we'll have her do it again here in a second. Whoa. Get that one while it's down low.
You're gonna feel this one.
And then we can do one more thing.
Come on.
Dive kick. And now together, we can do... Almost. It's the cyclonic kick. Let's do Art of War on it. And now together, and actually this one's got most of its health still, so maybe let's attack it instead. Nice! And it is, like, dead? I think it is dead.
Here I go. All right. You're up. Let's go. Keep it up. This is what you get for crossing a ninja. Too
Oh, we're crushing this. Even though Cloud has been like out of the combat encounter for this entire experience, we're dominating right now. We're got a lot of health. Everything's going really well. I keep forgetting that when you block, you can also do certain things.
They put a lot of thought
There's
into
so
making
much element to
them,
this.
not much into making them tasty. Ugh.
That face says it all.
I like these cute little conversations between them. I wish we didn't interrupt them with combat.
We ate pretty good when we were kids.
Homegrown fruits and vegetables. And
Oh,
great
it's
baths
over.
that we use.
Shush, Yuffie. They're having a conversation.
See ya.
Bring it.
Oh, something just leveled up. A bunch of things, actually.
To the limit and beyond. There. You need to chill. There's no escape. Bingo. You're up.
Taking over. Don't
I
overdo
think it's
it.
just this one thing left here.
Good luck. I'm your
So, with her, we can do a shuriken sync, which I don't know what these do. How do I... Here we go. Throw your shuriken and have your partner follow up with an attack. Can use while airborne. Or we've got Ninja Bazooka. Team up with your partner to dodge and deliver a counter strike. You gotta be quick at that. Dodge at the right time to perform a follow-up attack. So that's what that looks like. We didn't do it correctly. But that's fun. I wish it would attack me so we could do it properly. But then also we've got this one. Nice. And depending on which partner we want to do that with, you hit a different button. Oh, you're still alive here, huh? Dude, that freaking... Hold on. How much? That, like, fills up the stagger gauge like nothing else.
That's the last of them. You ready to head back?
Every time that helicopter goes overhead, there's like a moment. Only a couple of seconds where I'm thinking, like, is that in the real world? And it's happened enough times that that's not happening, but it's happened the first couple of times since we've been here.
Oh, hey there, Cloud. Tifa. Heard you two took care of our little monster problem. Can't thank you enough. Now we can get back to training fiend-free.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry to butt in, but you wouldn't happen to be the one who beat these guys in a pull-up contest, would you?
Oh, they still talk about that?
Don't badmouth us.
But that's how it went down, right?
You're Tifa, right? After I heard how you crushed it, I knew I had to join the gym. You're the reason I'm here.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not your only fan. Look, all of us signed up because we wanted to be just like you.
It's just as she says. Thanks to you, our female membership has absolutely skyrocketed.
It was a bit of a sausage fest back in the city.
I didn't really do anything.
Are you kidding me? You're literally my inspiration.
Which is why I
want to challenge you to a sit-up contest.
Right now?
So you know, Amina's been training to achieve your look, Tifa. You'd be helping her measure her progress. Let me sweeten the deal. If your abs prove superior, I'll add a bonus to your reward. How's that sound?
Ooh, take up Amina's challenge to see whose abs are more fab. Whoever performs the most sit-ups will win. In the event of a tie, you will lose. Press the corresponding input. It's basically, when a glowing ring appears... Yeah, we've done this. Same as the first game. I'm ready. Challenge. Let's go. I hate this game, by the way.
Don't go easy on
This
me.
minigame is my least favorite in the remake. And I doubt if I'm going to like it anymore now. Oh, this is different. I don't know why I wasn't paying enough attention to realize that it's the shoulder buttons.
It's almost like your muscles are singing. Incredible form.
Truly incredible.
I've cooked it. That's unfortunate. Get up. She's going to catch up. No, she's also cooked it. It's okay. Get going again.
Where'd that come from? Just like that.
I hate this.
Yeah, keep it up. Show up. Just like that.
That was perfect.
Obviously, we're going to win because we're going up against the scrub. But there's definitely going to be harder versions of this that I don't want to partake in. Even though I've got my triggers locked where they click much quicker, there's still more trigger than in like more travel than in a normal button.
Wow, you've got abs of adamantite.
Thanks a lot. You put up a good fight, though.
Like I said, you're an inspiration. To me, to all of us. Nobody's born with a beautiful physique like yours. I can tell you poured gallons of blood.
Well, no, most things are born like little and squishy, so.
Sorry. Thank you. Glad I could help.
Well, actually, I was hoping that, if it's not too much to ask, would you, Tifa, be my muscle mentor?
Muscle mentor?
Me? Really? I don't know.
By all means, you have my blessing. If you don't mind dropping by from time to time, I'm sure she'd benefit from your advice.
Might as well.
If that's what you want, then I'll back you up.
Oh my gosh, thanks, Coach!
Muscle mentor. Has a nice ring to it.
Here you go, then. Your extermination fee. And as promised, a little extra for helping her out. Come back whenever you want to pump some iron. You're always welcome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You can now challenge Ronnie to a 3-level crunch-off. Or trainee level, even. I think we're going to avoid that right now. I might come back and do it in my own time when I don't have to embarrass myself in front of people trying very hard and failing. But, boy, we're close now. We're close now. Let's head back to Costa del Sol. Run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks.
Please allow me to apologize for leaving you here with this woman yelling chocobos for rent here, folks. That's so using wireless earphones, I could just take them with me to the restroom, and I too had to subject myself to listening to that 4 times, and it was unpleasant, and I am sorry. It was very annoying. Excuse me, everyone. I thought it was going to take me closer to the center of town. We should have hopped on a wheelie. Well, we're not going to think too much about what just happened there. It's fine. Zigzag through. You've got this, Cloud. You're crushing it. All right. I thought that was Johnny for a second, but clearly not. Clearly a different Johnny-esque individual. Not that anyone looks like Johnny. Johnny is a one-of-a-kind kind of guy. He's a unique unit. There's no one like Johnny in the world. Look at this place. He's getting some attention, which we love to see. What's up, Snap?
Hang loose. Looks like another fine day in paradise. Shall we commemorate it with a photo?
Yeah. Why is he so photogenic? Seems out of character.
Everything seems to shine brighter here. The sun, the sand, the sea, the beautiful spirited dancers, the tropical cuisine. All of it yearns to be preserved. Surely there are more lovely sights to be found in this region. What a charming inn. Wonder how
Snaps
long
marked
it's been.
a picture. Okay. Didn't need to finish reading that. That's fine. We'll figure that out later.
Time is a fishing village, perhaps? The crumbling walls.
Don't think I want to share a bed with rats.
Hello, Johnny. The one of a kind, like no one else in the world, Johnny.
Get something? Or did you just miss the unbeatable ambiance of my seaside paradise?
Well,
either way, I'm glad you're here, because I was actually hoping to ask you for a little favor.
yeah, I read your sign.
As you know, your boy's debt-free. Figured I'd make the most of my financial solvency and give the inn a total makeover. Thing is...
You short on hands?
if only, my dear bro. Kinda the opposite problem, actually. Oh, Johnny, a name thou hast claimed is thine. But if thou truly Johnny be, then who, pray tell, am I? So yeah, it's your classic existential crisis. You get the idea.
We really don't. You need to elaborate.
Beds have all been made. What's next?
Huh?
Oh, hey, bro. I told you to stay out of sight. You're just gonna confuse them. Aren't you supposed to be out shopping anyway? Go on, shoot. Aw. How come he gets to talk to my bro and I don't? So unfair. See what I have to deal with?
You have a twin? You a ninja? That's the correct question.
This wouldn't have anything to do with me using my ninja skills to create a bunch of clones, would it?
Turns out a few of them managed to stick around somehow. And I think they might have even multiplied.
Johnny!
I mean, I never doubted my amazing abilities, but even I didn't realize I was capable of doing that. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you aren't short-staffed.
Oh, but I am. I sent a crew to fetch materials and haven't heard a word from them since. Turns out I can't rely on myself. My other selves. I'm begging you, bro. You gotta help me out here. A Johnny's a wild beast that can't be tamed. You know that. There's no telling what sort of havoc these bad boys might wreak.
Maybe we should lend him a hand?
Fine.
Yes! I knew I could count on you, bro! I sent them off to the Costa Falls to look for materials for the renovations. I want to start there.
Let's go. Now, we've already been to that general area before, and in fact, I think we might even be able to fast travel to Costa Falls. I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember a lot about this quest other than running around and maybe trying to collect Johnnies or collect things for the Johnnies. Something like that. We'll see here in a moment, I suppose. Hey, fellas.
Stop, my bro! What are you doing here?
It's perfect. It's everything you could ever want from a quest line.
To check on you guys. Help you find materials.
Oh, that was pretty smart of me. No one knows me better than myself.
Too true.
This whole synchronized talking thing is kind of creepy.
Also true.
We had actually already gathered everything we needed, but then we ran into some fiends and had to zipline for our lives. So unless they took our stuff for some weird reason, everything should still be right where we dropped it. We think. You'll help us get it all back, won't you, bro? The more pieces you pick up, the better off me and me'll be.
I was just thinking, I was like, man, this soundtrack, it's not unique or original, right? This sort of like a beachside little tunes, but for some reason it triggers one specific thing in my mind, and that is the Survival Islands introduction song for my Survival Island Let's Play series.
This is gonna be tough with just us.
Something I've not watched or engaged with in a really, really long time, but I remember it. It sticks with you.
Come on, Cloud. Just imagine how much fun it could be.
Also, we're just like assuming this is where we need to be. Yeah, up here. Yeah, okay.
What did I tell ya? More Yuffie's, more fun. This looks like a job for the Yuffie squad.
No, that sounds like a nightmare, Yuffie, if I'm honest with you.
I think we'd have better luck over there. If it's not materia, I'm not interested.
She just doesn't stop. She just keeps going.
Cloud? Are you even listening listening to us?
No.
See? Like I said, fun!
No, not fun.
Ooh.
How is she doing that? That is terrifying. So do we have to find every zip line? I guess? Probably? Maybe that, yeah, I think that is actually what we're supposed to do here. So there's those two. That was pretty straightforward and simple. There's not one up here, I don't believe. Although there is what appears to be a hammock? What is this area? We can't actually get up there. That sucks. That looks like a cool little area. Okay. I think we should probably go ahead and summon our chocobo. I keep hitting the wrong button for it. Oh, hey, guys. Hello, enemies. We're not going to engage with you. Obviously, we've got these two zip lines. I think the rest of the zip lines are further up. We're not going to bother. No, we're not going to bother. Don't worry about that. We'll deal with that later. We know there's one up here near the gym. Yeah, like right over there. This is starting to come back to me now. Do they show up on the minimap in any kind of a way? Nope. Although it does show me where I've already successfully collected them, so I don't accidentally make my way back to them, which is nice. I think there's some zip lines on the beach. There's definitely one up here, so we'll go ahead and grab that. The temptation is always going to be to immediately ride the zip line once you find the object, but I don't know if they lead you. It'd be great if they did lead you more or less in sort of a circle to collect them all. Hey, look, it's the next region. Big old mountains. At some point, we have to go on a adventure with a bird, and that might actually be what's next right over there. There's another zipline where the guys are, where the gym is, and there's one up there as well. What are we at? 3 of 8? Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, okay. I think there's actually a couple up there. Hold on. This interesting shift in music. Started playing a very different tune there for a minute, and then decided to bail on it for some purpose. So there's 2 at the top of this. Yeah, okay, we're halfway there. We're getting unable to obtain a pearl ginger root. Is there anything we could transmute that uses a pearl ginger root so that we don't? Oh yeah, okay. Golden needles. But we only have 1 planet, so we're not gonna do that. What about something like a seat? You know what I mean? Like a cushion. No, that just uses sage and marjoram, which is also almost completely full. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna get filled up on them, and that's just life, I suppose. Now, before continuing that way, because we only know where 1 of the 3 remaining is there any chance we could see it from up here? It would make sense for there to be some on or near the beach. Yeah, there's that one. Okay, so we now know 2 of the 3 remaining are. You can do it, Chocobro. I believe in you. Uh-oh. Well, no, we're doing a combat. 1 moment, please. We're doing a combat. These things weak to fire? Okay.
Keep it together. You're up. You won't regret this. Let's turn up the grill. Just
Is 26 XP even worth it? How much do we need before we get to our next level? Oh, no, don't bother with that.
Run like a chocobo. No surprises there.
Oh, we did get a material level up. Which one? Steadfast block. A thing that we never remember to do. I'm not good at the combat in this game. I think one of the things I really appreciated about playing Remake on hard mode, the one time we played Remake... We'll go ahead and grab this one. The one time we played Remake on hard mode was that it does kind of force you to get good, so to speak. You actually have to use your dodges and your blocks, and you got to be really diligent about not just spamming buttons. So I appreciated that a lot. Here we go. Okay, I think we know where all 3 of them are now. Really appreciated that about it. Should probably do that for this game as well, but apparently this game is tough as nails, so I don't know about that. But then again, it would force me to be better, which I think we need to probably focus on. I mean, there are just hard challenges playing the game on normal mode as well that we could potentially focus on. This is perfect. Yeah, this one will lead us to right over there where the last one is. All right, I was a little bit concerned we might have to spend like 20 minutes running around looking for the last zip line. But fortunately, each one did more or less lead me to where the next one would be. You know what we call that? We call that good game design. Now, while we're up here, apparently there's a couple of treasures.
That's the last of them, right?
Should we look for those while we're in the area? Like, how well hidden could they possibly be? Well, there's one of them. I would argue that I didn't immediately spot it cast in the shadows there, so that was pretty decently hidden, yeah. If the other one is that difficult, it could be a bit of a challenge. See, we're already out of it. No, we're still in the range, though. I'm assuming it's going to be up top here. It could also maybe be down here. Can we not? Can we please? Can we consider it? Thank you. If we don't find it very quickly. I was going to say, we're not going to linger here for a very long time. Nice. Okay, Twilight Hill has been complete. I'm not even paying enough attention. I bet you there's more of these we haven't done yet. Like, what is this right here? That's just a zip line. Okay, never mind then. I take it back. Oh, yeah, see, I haven't done whatever this is. There's like 3 things to find there. There's a photo to take there. Should we go ahead and do that? Should we go ahead and grab that photo for Snap while we're in the area? I'm not saying we also complete the region. I'm just saying we also just go ahead and just, you know, we're here. We'll take a picture. It'll be quick and easy. It's called multitasking. Get on my level. I'm something of a pro. With the bird? Are you kidding me? Hold on. Now, what is supposed to be... I guess just the ocean is the side I'm supposed to be capturing. Can I hide the party? And then, what is it? F11? Nope, that's full screen. F12? Yeah, there it is. Is that what we want to do? Is that how we do this? Yes! Share your scenic photo with snaps. Good deal. And then I'll tell you what, even though I said we weren't going to necessarily do it, we are down here, so we might as well go ahead and collect all of these chests at Clamshell Beach. So named because of that one time we came over here and collected clamshells. One has to assume. Man, it'd be real funny if that name just had no relevance. Ooh, I see one. I did not expect them to be in the water, so that's a twist. See what I mean? The music's real chill right there, and then you get down here and it changes. How am I supposed to get underneath here? Am I supposed to get underneath here? There is no way to dive, in case you were wondering. Here we go. Okay, so this is just a hassle. And there's no faster way back out either. Oh, a healing Carcinet. Carcanet? Carcinet sounds... That sounds like a real word. I could believe that's a real thing. Sounds French. That must be what it is. We're going to lock that in as our final answer. And anyone who disagrees is wrong and morally bad for doing so. Final chest time. If it's just like also down under there and I didn't see it, I'm going to be deeply upset. Oh, it's literally right there. I think we ran past it moments ago. Some gold dust. Hot dang. All right, we're in the money. Let's head back to the Johnnies. I can understand now why the Johnny quest looked like it had so many different stages. I think each one of those represented, what, collecting one piece, probably, if we have a look at it? No, actually. Okay, so collecting all of them counts as a single step? Let's go turn it in and we'll see how it progresses. Hey, fellas, we're back. You got any other Johnnies out there? Yeah. Need to, no, we got them all. We're gonna give them to Johnny. Fulfill the request. I like that you don't have to do them all. Presumably, you could come back with just some of them.
Honestly, we don't even remember collecting this much stuff. You're incredible. You got that right. Our bro's a cut above. I guess we better get this haul back to our palace, kinda, sorta by the sea.
Which means our work here is done, right?
Well, since you asked.
It's never that easy.
Went looking for parts to fix the boiler.
Wait.
It's never that easy.
Yep, and I bet they could really use your help. Think they were headed toward one of those old Republic-era factories. Tell them Johnny says hi. It's a thing we do.
Tell them Johnny says hi. All right, will do. So we've been up to this factory before, and we can fast travel directly into it. We'll go on foot. We can summon a chocobo if we need to. We should be right where the Johnnies are. Hey, fellas.
There, bro.
Hey, Johnny said that you needed my help.
What? No, I didn't. Wait, was it you? Not me. So you're saying it was me? No way. You're too stubborn to ask for help. Hey, you talking shit about me?
You two are a riot.
Tifa looks so bored in the background. Her and Aaron both are just like awkwardly there.
Smash hit, right?
So?
Well, we were looking for a part to help us repair the boiler, but it turns out nobody makes it anymore. Then we thought, why don't we just make it ourselves? So to do that, we're hunting for a transmuter chip.
Any luck?
Sure wish we had a chocobo right about now.
Okay, I'll take it from here.
Sweet! We're looking for instructions on how to craft a boiler valve. And if you find one of those chips, feel free to just transmute a valve yourself.
Are you trying to give us even more work?
You two are the best.
So the good news is, I'm pretty sure we already have everything we need. We already made the boiler valve previously in this live stream.
Oh, baby, this is it! That boiler is as good as fixed. Hot, steamy showers in every room.
Well, we should probably report back to Johnny now that we've bailed out all the others.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Actually, there's one more.
Where is he?
Said he wanted to give the hotel royal flair by putting the Tonberry King's crown on display. Last we heard, he was desert bound. Hope he's not dying of thirst or knife wounds.
I don't know if we can get to this Johnny right now.
Would you, bro?
Not at all.
You're the best!
I know where he should be, but I don't think we can actually help him with the Tonberry situation right now.
It's in your hands, bro.
Godspeed, pilgrims. So he'll be way down here at the borderland. And I think we have to come back later when we have a device better suited for traversing the waters here, unless I'm wrong. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know. We're about to find out.
Is that a mirage? I can't believe you're here, bro.
Me neither.
Well, I'm glad you are. You see, we're renovating the hotel. And I thought a Tonberry King's crown would give the place that palatial feel. But it's, somewhere over there. Rumor has it, the Tonberry King lives somewhere nearby. But there's no way your boy Johnny can get through the desert on foot.
No, nor can we, for that matter.
Listen, bro, I don't know if you were planning to check out the dunes, but if you are, you'd really be doing me a solid if you brought me back that crown. Preferably in the most pristine condition possible.
I'm gonna start doing...
Fine.
How do I phrase this? I'm gonna start doing this real life. I'm gonna start doing massive hand gestures like this in the real world, in my daily interactions with people.
Oh,
just like an anime character.
Me to tears, bro.
See how long it takes for people to get irritated and fed up.
Just don't keep me waiting too long. We Johnnies are delicate flowers that wilt in the desert heat.
You do actually literally have a leaf on top of your head. Steal and deliver the Tonberry King's crown. We literally cannot. We have reached the limit of what we can do for Johnny's quest, which means our time in the desert has regrettably concluded. There's nothing more we can do here. Now, I would like to go back and finish everything at the gym, naturally. But for the time being, if we'd like to, we can go ahead and Well, hold on. We are like in a danger zone, so let's run a little further forward. There we go. And then let's save the game. So I've been using this save slot here as my... Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to mess anything up. We want to be able to restore to this point sort of save slot. I guess we'll save over that now. Or should we go ahead and start going back to... Yeah, we'll start cycling again. So we're nearly at 30 hours, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. You cannot proceed any further in your current attire. Get changed now. See, this is something I need a mod to fix. And there almost certainly is a mod to fix this. Because I'd like to be able to wear custom outfits. I had one installed, but the game crashed with it. And I think it was because an update to the game broke it. So I had to just go ahead and remove it. But I think it's probably been patched by now. I'd have to take a look, see if I can't get it working again.
Out of service.
So we've got to walk?
You'll be fine. Fresh air, nice view.
The view ain't all that. Not unless you enjoy staring at ruined reactors.
Right. You grew up around here, didn't you?
Let's get a move on.
Hey, Cloud. Materia's like super condensed Mako or something, right?
So?
So? That means wherever we find Mako, we'll find Materia too! Alright, timeout's over, team. Let's go!
She's so incorrigible.
When you're part of a team, you can't just do whatever you feel like.
What? So does that mean I gotta run everything by you first?
Yep.
So that's the game. Fine. Permission to sing, sir?
What?
Permission to scratch my back, sir? Permission to blow my nose, sir? Oops, didn't get permission to yawn yet. Well, do I get permission or not?
Sure, you can do it while you're warming the bench.
That's an abuse of power! Tyrant! Tyrant! Tifa, tell me your secret. How'd you put up with this jerk face?
His good qualities outweigh the bad.
Yeah, by how much? Like 51% good guy to 49% jerk face?
Maybe a little more than that.
So what, like a 55-45 split?
Close to.
Not you too, Tifa.
Love these fun little bits of dialogue with the party. Love bonding.
Think Aerith might need a break. Sorry. My legs are killing me.
That's right. She's not athletic, is she? She just gardens. We've dragged her on this world adventure, and now we're climbing up a mountain with her.
Mystery men might slip away. Hey, I know what to do. I'll go on ahead and scout the area for us. You guys can catch up later. Well, see ya.
Catch up later, my ass.
Think I'd better go keep an eye on them. Barrett's not himself right now, you know?
I know.
Take your time, okay? No need to rush.
So we have now split the party. What could go wrong with that? Party selection has been locked. Fast travel is unavailable. Seems like story beats are about to transpire. Let's go and grab a mega potion. And we haven't done this in a while. I was going to say, everyone probably has quite a bit of SP to spend. So we'll have a look at what's new. Yeah, so we've got like a whole new selection of things to go here. What can we get? If we wanted to get, what is this? Cloud and Rex hone their focus. Increase weapon damage. Cloud and Yuffie. We need to get some Cloud and Yuffie goodness. Let's start moving in that direction. So we'll get this. Team up with your partner in time with an enemy's ranged attack to unleash a counter-strike. And then from there, this is going to cost 10. That's also going to cost 10. Okay, and then how much do you cost? 15. We can't actually get to it, unfortunately. But it is now unlocked so that in the future we can get this. Meanwhile, Aerith, do you have anything you can do with Yuffie, who's currently not in the party? Yes, we can work her way that way right now. Oh, that's already unlocked. I'm confused then, because it says that the insufficient weapon level? Oh, interesting. Okay. So they're all weapon level 4. I see. Not quite weapon level 5. But what is this? Yeah, team up with Barrett. Strike a pose. Could be cute. Could be fun. Red 13. That's a level 4. He can team up with Yuffie. So that's something to look forward to. Barrett. Team up with Aerith. Okay, so now they both have that. We can actually get another one too if we wanted to. Yeah, go ahead and do that one. And then Tifa. Tifa and Barrett. Tifa and Barrett are currently together, so that might be the maneuver. Tifa and Red 13 are not together. We'll do this. Trying to now think. I wasn't thinking strategically when we first split the party, but now I am. So Yuffie, I don't think we've ever been in here for Yuffie. Yuffie is not with Aerith right now. Yuffie is with everyone else. She's not with Cloud either. Reason she's not with Red 13. She's with Barrett. So does she have anything she could do with Barrett? Tifa. Barrett. Okay, that's fine. Then actually she's got everything she needs. She'll be fine with them. I'm gonna go ahead and grab whatever this is. Yeah, fire attack without spending MP. And then we'll also go ahead and get this so they can team up in the future. I think that's everyone. Yep, I think we've spent all that we can spend. Good deal. And I think we probably do need to sit down. Oh, hold on. Someone just left a weapon lying out here. The Wizard's Rod. Nice. All right, Aerith, let's have a look at what you got. She's currently got the Empress's Scepter. So she's moving on to the Wizard's Rod now, which does have an additional materia slot, I might note. So that should come in handy in the future. Let's see what we can do. Wind damage up, not so fleeting familiar. Increase the duration by 25%. Enhanced Tempest by 15%. Ooh, increased... Okay, let's do both of these, and we'll just have to start using those abilities more. She does have Prayer, which we love to see. Fire, Wind, Cleansing. Ice, Healing... Efficiency, so healing is more efficient, I suppose. And what else can we give her that's going to be super useful? Actually giving her the ability to auto-cast something. Cleansing, poison, and... yeah! If we get poisoned and she automatically unpoisons us, that would be great, right? That's what Poisona and Esuna do, right? I think so. Yeah, it's called Cleansing Materia, so it must be. That could be cool and fun and interesting. And then what is your new ability you're getting with the Wizard's Rod? I didn't even pay enough attention. She's getting the Lustrous Shield. Conjure a magical shield that keeps enemies at bay and stops projectiles. And the proficiency bonus is defend against an enemy attack one time only while active. Okay, so we got to activate it a few different times and then have it be used. Good deal. Have it sit on that bench. I thought we were going to have like a conversation here. I thought we were both going to sit on the bench and then we were going to talk about something significant to Aerith and her character. But regrettably, no. It's not that I'm trying to avoid these guys. We have to fight them, I'm assuming. I am just trying to give myself a beat. Okay. There's the stairs, obviously. Let's go. Obviously, we've never fought these before. Shoot. You know what I just realized is we don't have Assess anymore. We gave it to Yuffie, who's no longer in the party. So that was a mistake. Let's just go with a triple slash. And we'll have her see what she can do around here.
This one's for you!
Lustrous Shield, let's go.
This'll keep him away.
Hold on, it's gotta attack me. It has to try to attack me so I can get the, yeah, there we go, proficiency bonus. Thank you, Cloud. Cloud took a beating while we were doing that, by the way. I don't know if you noticed how far his health is, considering we just, like, did a rest. Does it matter if we run over there and climb to the top as opposed to taking these stairs? We did see something sitting over here. Are these alive? Oh, these are alive. Heat Seeker. Right, so if we hit them with, like, ice, they're going to immediately blow up. Sometimes you can figure things out by yourself. Sometimes you can just intuit things based on names. You know what I mean?
chatter.
Yeah. Music right now is funky. Very funky soundtrack. It's going very hard as well. Ooh. Okay. Can we go out on this thing? Like if we bounce really well? No. No, the game is not going to permit that behavior. And that's fair. Surely we've fought these things before. Yes, we have. I think that actually, if we wanted to, Aerith has some wind abilities. But we need to, while playing as Aerith, remember to cast our magic shields. Actually, they're attacking Cloud, so should we put the shield on Cloud? Would it be more likely to get the proficiency bonus, I was going to say, more quickly? And now they're coming for us. So now, get that shield on ourselves. We did not quite manage it. That sucks. That would have been perfect if we'd pulled it off. It's obviously not like a dodge the attack type of ability. You don't want to wait till the last second to do that one. Is she back? She's back. Oh, and she did get it cast. Yes, and she got... We've mastered the ability. Good work, everyone. And then what else have we got? We do now have, if we need it, a longer lasting... Well, where even is it? Sorcerer's Storm, yes, but what about the... What about the ability that lets us summon a creature? Not Soul Drain. Did we ever even master that one? Radiant Ward, what does that do? I didn't even read what it did. I should not have activated it. Hold on, I need to go check her setup again real quick. Material, yeah. So she's got right now... Not so Fleeting Familiar. So Fleeting Familiar. I thought we got that from one of her weapons. Arcane Ward, Radiant Ward. No! So we just don't have Fleeting Familiar yet? Or am I looking in the wrong place? Or was it in front of me and I didn't see it somehow? In any case, we'll have to figure that out. Or maybe swap that ability out with a different one. Okay, this just leads way over here. To whatever this facility is. Presumably we could have just come up the trail. And we would have also ended up here where these fish things are. And the coral ropeway.
Well, this isn't good.
Now, let me do a triple slash and switch back over to Red 13. Our most unloved party member. The party member I've spent the least amount of time playing as. Because I just don't use Vengeance. And we should. And I know we should. But it requires us to, like, dodge things. Or block things with like precision timing in order to fill it up, and I just don't. Be cool if we could get this thing running again. I don't remember that being a thing you can do in the game, sadly. A ruby. I think it's interesting in this region. They do it differently than the last two. Where each of the last two regions were like a single story chapter in a single region. And this one, everything from Costa del Sol over to here, not counting this mountain we're in right now, but it's all considered one super large region. And you have a couple of different story beats that take place in it, and they kind of divide it in the middle in a desert that you can't traverse just yet. Okay, at some point we just have to acknowledge that we're lost. It's okay. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can always fast travel out of here. No, we can't. Fast travel's disabled. We just have to figure it out. Hold on. Back to him. Let me scroll through his options again. Sidewinder, Sentinel Stance. Okay, guard against an attack to greatly increase the Vengeance gauge. See, I need to do that sort of thing right before getting attacked. That didn't quite work out. But also our first strike materia has improved, which is good. We like to see that behavior. There's a big muscular man in this direction, is what I've gained from that. A chalk drawing Yuffie left for you. That's Barrett, is what that is. Let us know that Barrett is this way, I suppose. That's cute and fun. And then probably back down there is the route we might have taken otherwise, up the stairs and everything. Did we avoid any combat encounters? No, I think we got into more combat encounters by not just coming up the staircase. We did arguably more than we needed to get to this point. I wonder if the next game will have a jump button. Like a real honest-to-goodness jump button. A bit of platforming might be fun. I think I could get on board with that. Probably up this direction. I see another mushroom thing.
Don't overdo it.
Can you take over for me?
Leave it that way.
One more shot!
Farewell.
I was gonna say, do we have anything we can do that's like snow related?
Let's not get ahead of
Not fast enough. They go down too quick. Do we get the deer? Is that possible? I feel like the game is probably designed to prevent you from slaughtering random deer, which is a shame because a mechanic where we could slaughter them and like cook them up at camp or something would be cool. But also, would that not just be Final Fantasy 15, I suppose, at the end of the day? Oh. Also, I saw the other day, people have been making a lot, possibly a lot out of nothing. Someone asked if they would ever do Final Fantasy 15 for Switch 2, and for whatever reason, the word remake or remaster came up as part of the discussion, and that got everyone going. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine if they redid Final Fantasy 15 and they added all the cut content that they never got around to for the like the cut DLCs and everything? Also, look at this. You see all the way back to Costa del Sol. Look at that. You see all the way back across the ocean. Amazing. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't think they'll do it, and I don't think that that was even really a discussion topic. But I will say this. I think it is important to make videos like that and have discussion about that online, because Square Enix pays attention to what fans are talking about. And if Square Enix sees fans online talking about like, oh yeah, I'd buy Final Fantasy 15 again if it was a remaster with all the cut content and the, you know, they were working on this really awesome like modding toolkit for the PC, because they, unlike some studios, recognize that not just allowing mods but supporting modders adds a lot of life to your game and will extend its life cycle and increase sales. A lot of individuals don't realize that. Did that? Okay, we didn't actually dodge any attacks, so that was a waste of time. But they ended up canceling it because they canceled all of the final DLCs for the game, which is a shame. I want to see that mod toolkit come out. I want to see those DLCs. I think that would be really cool. Get back all the VAs. It'll be great. Put the band back together. But I don't know if that's going to happen. It was a successful game. I didn't realize. I kind of thought it was a flop, because I remembered when it came out, I wasn't playing Final Fantasy games at the time. It wasn't that... Well, it was 10 years ago. I wasn't playing them at the time, but I was aware of what Final Fantasy was, and I remembered the talk about it online wasn't super glowing, it didn't seem. And I sort of interpreted that to mean it didn't do very well, or it wasn't super successful. And then I also remember, even though I wasn't playing it at the time, I do remember it getting, like, the DLCs and everything getting canceled. And I was like, huh, guess it didn't do too well. But no, apparently it did sell quite well. And I'm still not sure why it was all canceled. Couldn't tell you, no idea.
That'll do.
So they're up top. We're not going to go that way, though. We're going to go over here. Chalk drawing Yuffie left behind. Yes, indeed. We're gonna deviate from the main course so that we can run around out here. Now I'm gonna switch back to her for a second, because I'd like to cure everyone. Is this our one and only enemy? I don't think we're gonna get up to prayer. I'm trying to get to prayer, but I think they're gonna be dead before that happens. Interesting. Is there a reason we would want to drop down there from up here? Is there anything to get? No. Thought maybe there might be a treasure or something. We'll climb up here. It'll take us to the same place, I'm confident. Now, we are getting close to the end of the stream, I will let you know, because I have plans for the remainder of the day for some Independence Day activities with friends and family. So we will be wrapping up shortly. I wanted to try to get to a good, like, solid stopping point where it felt like, okay, we've progressed the plot. We made it to this next story beat. Don't know what that's going to look like just yet. But we've got a little bit more time. I will say, I'm about nearly at the point where, hold on, I have to go to the restroom again, because I drank an awful lot of water. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging.
Looking for me? Get him!
Pray.
It's your turn.
I got this.
I'll show you what
I love how varied the soundtrack in this game is, by the way. This is a very different song than you get when you're wandering around Costa del Sol, or when you're in the grasslands, or when you're in Junon.
So bad.
Does it ever come up and tell you when you've gotten a single gil for running 100 feet? Like, does that ever happen? Okay, so they've gone that direction. I see that. And I can see where we're supposed to go. So what is this back here? Obviously, I found the direction we're supposed to progress the plot. This is definitely an untraversable or intraversable area, whichever you prefer, because I don't think either of those are correct. Untraversable, intraversable, non-traversable? I don't think any of those are correct. I think we're just going to stick with them, though. We've been getting by just fine without assess, I want to point out. We've been crushing this.
Deal with that.
We do need to heal again, though. Aerith in particular and Cloud a little bit. Red 13's doing great. And I'm going to go ahead and attribute that to my ability to more or less avoid playing him, and then therefore allow the computer to play him with absolute perfection. He must have perfect dodges. He must have perfect blocks. Certainly not when I'm playing him.
Let's go.
I have the book that covers some of the story content that got cut for Final Fantasy 15. And I've read the first couple of chapters. The first chapter is just Arden content I've already seen, except now I'm having to read it. I'm like, I want to skip this. I want to get to stuff I don't already know. But I feel bad skipping to stuff I was like, I got to stick with it. And that's caused me to completely stall out on reading it entirely. So probably dumb on my part.
Really? I did? Hey! Thanks for having me!
The hell are you doing, Red?
Relax. It happens to all new climbers. If she passes out, I'll carry her.
Let's go!
Cute.
Deal with that.
I'm coming!
I think she might have big ice attack, if I'm not mistaken. Blizzara. If we hit this one, I was going to say the one in the middle, but the one in the middle is dead now. I was thinking it might hit some of the others, but no. And if that's the case, then we've definitely just wasted a lot of MP on an attack that was not necessary to kill one of these guys. Can we get across this? Can we make this happen? You guys can wait over there. I'll be right back. You don't need to follow me over here. It's fine. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. I love that there are all of these different alternative methods of climbing up. It's like, do you want the straight path? Do you want the quick path? Do you want to follow exactly behind them? You can do that, or you can go off the beaten trail and just find a bunch of stuff lying around and fight a bunch of guys. Do you need levels? Do you need XP? We can make that happen for you today. Unable. No more pearl ginger roots. Well, what are pearl ginger roots used for? They are used in the creation of high potions. So if we wanted to make some high potions, we've got a lot of what we need for those. We also have a lot more planet's favor. Actually, we have a lot of planet's favor, so we need to use some of that as well. What goes into a cushion? We should make some cushions. We've got a lot of what we need for cushions. I'm going to go ahead and say we make... How many cushions do I have? 4? We'll make 6 more cushions. We'll have a total of 10 cushions. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. No one's ever had as many cushions as me. How do you make a mist high potion? What goes into that? I think you need to have a high potion to begin with. Yeah, 3 high potions go into a mist high potion. That makes all the sense in the world, so no complaints there. In that case, let's make some additional. We can make up to 6, which is going to chew through... Mostly we're running out of sage, which we've got a lot of. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then I'm going to turn those into mist high potions. And we can make up to 12 of them, which will be all of our high potions. We don't want to do that. Let's make... How many? We've got 1 now. We could make 9, and then we'd have 10. No, we don't need that many. That's silly. We'll make 5. There we go. And then now we should have more room to carry more things, hopefully. Oh gosh, okay. This is the way across. Oh, actually, I think this is just where we would have crawled up. So this one is, Oh, yeah, okay. No, yeah, I see. I follow. So we would have had to come back by this other one anyway. I guess we would have just missed out on wading across some water. Hey, little fellas. That's a final piece of equipment you got up there. Be a shame if we were to go over there and take control of it. Crush all you little burrows. I just assume that sandhog pies have burrows. I don't know that information, but it seems like it makes sense, doesn't it? Cloud, are you okay? What's going on over there, Cloud? What happened? Cloud, you look like you're in a rough spot all of a sudden. You're not charging up your ATB. What kind of ability did you get hit with, and how do I avoid it? Would rather not. Oh, dear. I think it must be this flying thing doing stuff.
One more shot.
This spear hawk over here causing problems.
This one's for you.
No time to waste.
We are going to most certainly have to play as the other party at some point, aren't we? And see kind of how they got into the situation they're in right now, whatever that may be. I kind of wish that actually, yeah, we had started by leaving them behind to rust and played as the other party. And got to actually watch Yuffie do the chalk drawings and everything. But I guess maybe they were concerned that traversing the same area twice would have been boring. Fair enough, honestly. Do you have any... You don't have any magic abilities. You do have, like, wind current, which I feel like against a bird. Yeah, absolutely. Very super strongly effective.
Never in doubt.
I think we have to come back up here for something in the future. Every so often I have these memories that come back to me from the depths of my mind, where I realize, hey, wait a darn second.
I tell ya, hikers these days ain't got no manners. You greet each other, it's proper.
Yeah, someone was rude to him, probably Barrett and or Yuffie.
Got no manners. Well, I'll be. Finally, folks who've got some manners. I don't get it. Tons of folks hiking up the mountain today, and not a one of them so much as nodded my way.
What a guy.
Even tried calling out to a few sick-looking fellas all in
Ah!
Silence. Hikers these days never learn to greet each other or something.
Yeah, they're not going to. I seem to recall coming back here to have to get something off of this machine. Unless that is just a complete fabrication of my imagination. Which it might well be. I have a feeling we're going to have to go fight those things here in a second. Yeah, look at all this sage we're getting over here. Yeah, glad we went ahead and used it all. Oh my gosh, there's so much to collect. I wonder how long it takes for all of this to repopulate. Like, if we just fast traveled out and ran back up here, I assume it would all be here again. Not that I'm ever going to do that, because I don't... not that engaged in the crafting system. These fellows look like a hassle. Yeah, we're not gonna leave them. We're obviously gonna fight them. Hold on, was that something maybe flying overhead as well? Oh, geez, okay. I was kind of misunderstanding what they looked like. I did not realize that they were like dragons in shells. I did not realize that. See, now I wish I had a sus. I feel like that would be useful. I think you gotta attack them head on where their heads are.
Going in.
Are they about to do something? Because I was gonna say I really want to try Sentinel Stance, but they need to be about to attack me for that to work. I don't think it works with Toxic Breath. I think it needs to be like a physical attack. Hello? Can you like... There we go. Yeah, this is it. Well, it would have been.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to play as Aerith for a second so we can get everyone healed back up. Because they're having a rough go of things.
That's it.
Dodge, 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 teleport. Dodge. Get out of there. There you go. Pray.
I'll take care of you.
Cloud! Help me, Cloud! We need to start trying some spells on them. I guess we'll try fire first. No, the damage from fire was reduced, so I think that is not the way. Oh, baby, okay now. Just keep jumping. Just... No, Cloud! Cloud, do something, Cloud. Cloud, try hitting him with... I guess we'll just go through all of them, right? Oh, there we go. Critical damage. We got to be careful also. It is possible to get too far away from them, such that we get kicked out of combat and then we have to start all over, which would be unfortunate. We're just going to do Prey again. But while we're doing that, we'll have him do like a wind. Wind's not going to be it. Steel's not going to be it either. Do one of these against that one that Cloud is currently fighting. All right. I think that's enough healing for now.
All right.
Is she being subdued? Is it my fault? Sorry, Aerith. Here, I'm going to help you back up here. Just give me a second. We're going to use one of those mist high potions we made. I think that might be the best time for it right now. Yeah, prevent her from dying. Yo, Cloud. Okay. Good counter. And good stagger. Lots of damage on that one. Just do Braver a couple of times and finish it off. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. We gotta be doing those abilities more. Those synergy abilities seem to be where it's at. Those do so much like stagger and so much damage. I don't know why I don't do them more. And I don't even mean like the ones where you pause and go to synergy. I mean just like when you're blocking and you bring those ones up. See what they do again. Spellblade, Howling Smash, and then we have Counterfire. So B and A, depending on which party member we want to do this with, team up with your partner to nullify a ranged attack and deliver a counter strike. So that only works if we're getting a ranged attack if we want to nullify it. And then team up with your partner to unleash 3 consecutive ranged magic attacks or hold the button. So we just did that one with Aerith. Let's try this one here.
Now, with me.
That was fun. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's just so many different options when it comes to approaching combat. It is actually hard in combat to use all of them or even like remember, okay, what is the best thing to do here? We've got to be switching to the other team here soon.
Uh-oh. Think the others are okay?
Uh-oh.
We'll see.
So obviously that's being dropped in for the other team, I suppose, to deal with, to contend with. Is this our one and only enemy? I was gonna say, reckon there's gonna be more.
Going in. That's that. That'll do.
I think this is the first time we've seen a chalk drawing and only had the one option on how to progress. Does that mean that canonically it's Yuffie who's drawing all the yellow chalk on these handholds throughout the world? So the Dark Side Phil can find his way through? Yeah, we're approaching a boss fight. I don't know if you can tell. There's some subtle clues. Like a bench to rest on. And discounted heals and revives. Sort of a small indication of what's to come. Let's do a save in case we have another game crash. It's only happened once, but gosh darn it, it could happen again. So we need to be prepared for it when it does, if it does. If there's even a 1% chance the game might crash, we have to take it as an absolute certainty. Da-da-da.
Come on, out you go.
How'd you know this is where they wanted to be dropped off?
Again?
Well, look who it is.
Elena, we're not here to fight.
You here to pick a fight?
What? Oh, no. Just dropping off some unruly passengers.
They were fine when we left Junon. And then they weren't. So, here we are. Don't know why. One minute they were okay, and the next... whatever. This is way above my pay grade.
So, that's it? Well, since you're here...
Uncalled for.
We'd love to stay and chat, but Rude and I are busy people. She'll be more than happy to keep you company, though.
This one's a girl. Confirmed. Girl robot.
Now play nice, shitbirds.
You know what? Let's just not... When it's shooting at Cloud, let's switch over to someone else. How about? The custom Valkyrie, they call it. Oh, I should have done my big dodging move that I have. Why didn't I do my big dodging move? I'm trying to do it right now, but it won't let me. Not super helpful, all things considered. Okay, conjure a ward. Attack spells cast within the ward are automatically cast twice. Do that. And then let's switch back over to someone else to distract this thing from attacking her. Please leave her alone. She's just a girl. Leave her be, please. I beg you. Cloud, you can get in here. You can use this thing. For example, Cloud, if you wanted to go ahead and cast Thunder a couple of times. Did it work? I'm just assuming it's going to end up being weak to what, geez, everyone's having a rough go. I need you to come back down here, please. This would be so much easier with Barret. I'd be having such a better time with Barret. I'd be having a better time if I could scan it, but I keep forgetting to apply Assess. Come on, come over here and get me. Oh, it's like cooling down or something, I guess. Now is our moment to just really dig in.
Gotta be careful.
Please cast Haste on Aerith. And we'll see if we can't get everyone healed up here in just a second. Flaming Jet, yep, pointed at Cloud. That's good, that's great. He is almost dead. We need to be careful. I think next, whoever can next. Am I a frog? What's happening inside of this mist? I know I want to avoid it. I think now is the time to break out another one of those mist high potions.
Keep it together.
So it's my turn?
Yes. Teleport. Everyone, keep it distracted. No. We want to hit it with the big... Oh, she doesn't have the big one. Well, you know what? It's flying. I'm going to assume this is going to work.
You'll be blown away.
Yeah, that was its weakness, was the wind.
My turn.
Pressured, huh? Well, that sounds like a good time to do that again.
Don't overdo it.
I'll show you what I can do.
I think we're about to stagger it for the first time, thankfully.
You've got this.
In need of my aid.
Oh, it's so close. Gosh darn it, it's so close. Let's go!
Let's switch it up.
Keep up the pressure, okay?
Gotcha. Going in.
Hold on. Raise their limit levels. Could be useful. They're all about to have their limits. Raise their limit levels or temporarily partition their ATB into 3 segments. Alternatively, yeah, Savage Assaults. No, okay. Raise their limit. Yeah, we'll do that. Fortunately, it's not going to be staggered anymore when this is said and done. We hit the damage cap on that attack anyway, so it's fine.
It's aiming at you.
I can see that.
Not for long, it isn't.
Correct, because you're going to die. We're going to give it a beat. I was going to say, and then we're going to have Cloud, or Aerith. use Cura on Cloud. Oh, we could do a summon if we wanted to. Let's see. What does that do? Moogle Trio, Ifrit. She can't do her summon yet. It must require 2. Oh, no, she just doesn't have any. She doesn't have any ATB charges. Okay, that's fine. I am going to go ahead and do the trio because I'm not feeling too confident about this. We're having a bit of a rough go of things. Everything I was saying earlier about not actually paying attention to the rules of combat and just smashing the attack button is coming back in full force.
Laura, hang back. Keep it together.
I'll take care of them.
Back over here, please. Should probably cast a shield on myself first things first. Oh, we're about to die.
You're still doing okay, right?
I got it. Don't close your...
We've got everything spinning.
Okay, she's about to die. What does this do? Increase stagger damage bonus. Raise their synergies by 2 levels. Restore the party's HP. Yeah, do that. Thank you. So now we've got the ability to do... Not really anything yet. Cloud is still asleep.
Here goes.
Okay, what are you guys about to do? That was borderline useless. Oh, good moves, my guy. We probably should use Sentinel Stance on him, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I definitely wasn't a second ago. Hold on, get inside of the casting thing.
Calling wind.
Ooh, that hit like everybody. Cloud's got his, though. Let's see.
Take over.
Ascension.
Let's dance, asshole.
Get him!
Almost staggered. Almost staggered. Yes! I'm just smashing the attack button. Like, come on, Cloud. Come on, Cloud. Okay, do that. And then... Yeah, segment your ATB gauges.
I'll end this. Don't let up now. Watch this. Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of him.
What else do we have? Damage, magic damage, arcane ward, barrier that damages and temporarily freezes enemies who strike you. Perfect, good deal. And then let's go ahead and have you Cura yourself.
No need to panic.
We kind of almost want her to get hit because doesn't that fill up our limit gauge? Maybe not by that. I also think our ward only works if they're physically attacking us, unfortunately.
One more shot.
So what happens if we use prayer and we use all 3? Oh, it just doesn't use all 3. That's fine. What does your limit do? Planet protection. Nullify physical damage to all party members, can only use once per battle. We might as well, even though this thing isn't really doing physical damage to us. Is Cloud, like, asleep? Who else is asleep right now?
Here goes. Can you take
Okay, so he's still awake. How do I see Vengeance mode? It's not, is it active? It's not active yet, but it's not full yet either.
Ready?
I'll take care of them. Oh, that really help a girl out.
Did that work? Oh my gosh. Red 13. My man. Actually, hold on. Can we get his leveled up if we do... raise their limit levels. Cloud.
Keep it together. Let's do this.
I think Thunder will do it.
Take the lead.
Sorry, but take
And then... No. Yeah, yep.
On it.
It's over.
So with limit levels increased now. Howling Moon. Oh, longer lasting vengeance mode. Oh, neither of these are really all that great, but I guess we'll do that. I mean, it works in the end. We defeated the custom Valkyrie.
You're done.
what a team! Guess the Turks are back on duty, huh?
Wish they'd all go on vacation.
For real.
And how?
Need to find the others.
What you looking at up there, Aerith?
The next order of business is the Magnus Materia Project. As you are aware, simultaneous energy spikes were detected in Mako reactors across the world.
Gungaga.
After analyzing the data from each site, we found the spikes stemmed from the arrival of visitors, unfathomably large life forms.
Is that a weapon?
Based on available information, it would seem so. They supposedly appear when the planet is in danger.
And each one carries an enormous orb of materia. More specifically, an orb from which they themselves were born. They are living enigmas, organisms dying to be understood. And finally, my dream of capturing one is within reach. Oh, what I wouldn't give to peel one's flesh back, pull it apart, and see what makes it tick. What?
Your wish, Professor, will soon be granted. We'll all get what we want once that materia is ours.
This is ridiculous. Why waste time monster hunting when we're on the brink of creating the materia ourselves?
I'm aware of your efforts, but it would behoove us to obtain naturally occurring specimens as well.
Well, they would look good in the lobby.
Put them in the bathroom for all I care. Just leave me the carcasses. Those I'll take.
Mr. President, please.
Reeve doesn't have a lot to say, does he?
Wutai is after them.
Well, talk about burying the lead. Heidegger, I'll need troops.
My finest for the Madam Director.
Mr. President.
There we go. What you got to say, buddy?
There's a question I never had the chance to ask your father. Perhaps you could speak on his behalf. We used Avalanche's activities as a cover to sabotage our own reactors and destroy Sector 7.
Thank you for explaining the plot.
Your father assured us these acts were in service to the Neo-Midgar project. However, the fact remains that we have yet to locate the promised land of legend, or even confirm if it actually exists.
Great though he was, my father was old. And in his dotage, he became rash. But while we're on the subject, there's something I've been meaning to ask all of you regarding those decisions. Why is it that none of you even tried to stop him?
Well, Reeves did. Or at least tried to fix the mistakes after the
Shinra
fact.
must change. We must break new ground, grow stronger, smarter, observe, adapt, expand, control. My father built his empire with your loyal support, and I demand the same. I expect you all to prove that you are devoted not only to the company, but to me.
Meanwhile, what are we now? Like 30 plus hours into the game? Lol, remember Zach? Haha.
Let me in.
I will do no such thing. We will be writing over that save. Yeah, 30 hours, 20 minutes, and 43 seconds. We are done for today. I'm going to go celebrate America's independence, and I will be back with another stream tomorrow. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Shout out to Hal Rondo and Gilliam in the chat. Thanks for keeping me company, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Goodbye.